Hello, everyone, and welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. I'm Lee.
And I'm Lenore.
Unfortunately, Tammy is not here at the moment. She may pop in at any time. She's either busy filming. Oh, wait a minute. She's either busy filming or just not feeling well. I don't know which. So I'm sure we will find out at some point in time. She can let herself in anyway, so it's not a big deal. She is one of the managing moderators. I don't see a lot of people here, but that may be because of the fact that my time was actually set wrong. Well, I accidentally set it for 7:30 to begin with. You know, I've got to change the minutes to 00. Well, you go right ahead and listen while you work, Judith. That is quite all right. We don't have any problem with that, even though it may be just the three of us for the first half hour. And that may also be why Tammy's not here. She may have seen the 7:30.
He would have called you and said, "What's up, dude?"
Yeah, really. Dude. Her and her dude. But that's okay. Hey, Carol. Happy Little Drills is here.
Carol.
Yes, you will see me leaning forward because, as always, I have the laptop on my lap because I'm blind and can't read.
That's
So even though it's on my lap right in front of me, I have to lean in to look and see who the hell said what.
Yuppie-doodle.
But anyway, I hope everyone that is here is having a good time. Well, not necessarily here because we're just getting started. But I hope everybody's had a good week since our last live.
Would be nice.
And yes, we do not know who lurks in the shadows. One of the suggestions that I came up with, or that I talked about at one point in time, and a couple of people said they didn't think it was a bad idea, is to have people come on and talk about their first time diamond painting or when they first got started diamond painting. So we will be doing that at some point, not necessarily today, but I will be doing that at some point where, you know, I'll give them the link to the channel and they can come in and talk about when they first started diamond painting. You know, why, what for, how'd you find it, you know, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So we will be doing that at some point in time. We are still doing the drive lives. Hello, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, aka Cat. But we still will be doing the drive lives. Yeah. I think what we're going to do this time, this week, we're actually going to go back to the beach, or at least try to find the actual beach that I missed the last time, where we can actually go down onto the beach.
Oh, that would be so lovely.
Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling it's a fairly decent walk, though, because if I remember correctly, that's the boardwalk one. We have to go down the boardwalk, so we'll have to wait and see. However, one way or the other, we will get to the beach.
This Massachusetts girl who lived on the coast.
Yeah.
Misses the beach.
Who lived minutes from the beach.
I spent most of my growing up years down the beach.
And that's walking distance.
Yes.
Few minutes.
Not much.
But so we will be doing that still. Of course, I'm with the Jets. Now that I'm starting to diamond paint again, you can actually rock me diamond paint. We are going to, matter of fact, I wish Tammy was here, because I could ask her the price of that e-painter that she previewed.
I'm gonna try that to see if it helps with some of my hand problems. If
Yeah.
not, I'll just have to pedal along the way I have. But we're gonna try it anyway.
Yeah, she needs something that, she can hold on a little looser to without having to worry about pressing.
Hello,
Get things.
Linda.
Hello, Linda Bain. It is Bain, right? Yeah, it's Bain.
Yes.
Yeah, Bain.
Thanks, Kat.
Yeah, so we are gonna be getting one of those. If I remember correctly, they're only like $20, $25, but I'll find out for sure to get one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Dixie. Welcome in.
Hello, Dits.
And yes, contrary to popular belief, because I screwed up, the live did start at 7:00, not at 7:25 or whatever time I said it was going to start at. Because I wasn't paying attention when I set it up this morning. I still wasn't awake. I usually do it Sunday or Monday, and
You do all the stuff yourself, so.
yeah. I did it first thing this morning because I forgot to do it Sunday and Monday. Because I usually see Dixie's up on Sunday, and I go, "Oh wait, that reminds me, I got to do my live because ours is right before hers."
Hi.
So that always reminds me. Hello, Eve. It's good to see you. I hope I heard you were feeling much better, and you're pretty much completely healed anyway, for the most part. How's Kathy doing? That's the next one, Kathy. Gotta find out how she's doing. But yeah, so I did start it on time. I just didn't set the time right. So I had to go in and fix it.
He can't always help himself. Gets into so many things.
Well, that and a squirrel. That and a squirrel. It's like you're concentrating on something and you go, "Oh, look, squirrel." And then you go, "Wait a minute, what was I just talking about?" That's called squirreling.
Okay, totally not. It's all good for me.
Well, isn't that nice? Thank you, Kat.
It's so weird.
You know who that reminded me of? Thank you, Kat. The hell was her name? Blonde. She was an actress.
Oh. Benny Blonde.
I say diamond.
Oh.
Yeah. Her.
The raspy voice.
Yep. I just can't think of what her name was.
Big name.
Mm-hmm. She was.
Cuckoo's all better.
Yep. That's what made her so funny. She could play a woman dumb as a box of rocks, and she was very good at it. But she was actually quite smart.
Well, that's good to hear that.
Okay. So I take it you haven't found any other kind of resin that she might not be allergic to yet? Because I know you were looking at one point. Yeah. But I hope she finds it because she really enjoys doing that. And she's very, very good at it. Her first public attempts were absolutely phenomenal, and I'm like, "Are you sure she just started this?" I think they're fitted, but they are good. But what? It's so dark. I look dark on it. Well, this one. Oh, that's why. I'm going, why do I look so dark? Because I had the laptop pushed too far back. And
Ah,
it didn't show the actual color of my skin.
Ah.
Weird. I
you
know.
are weird. But that's all right, honey.
Uh-huh. You've been throwing me under the bus an awful lot lately.
Not me. I would never do that. Not unless it was for a joke.
Well, it's either that or Cindy Bennett. The two of you gang up on me. You know?
And
But that's because I'm such an easy target. You know? And it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, why pick on somebody if they don't pick back? Nothing really major going on as far as any kind of news, which is always good. I got to look into a couple of things for my brother, but other than that,
that's what hopefully you brought up watch this.
cool. That is nice. And yes, that's why I look so funny, is because of the fact that I'm trying to read with one eye and hold it up so I can see it. I really got to change the settings on this so I can make the typing
What you
bigger.
gotta do is get an appointment with the
Yes, I know. I gotta get it. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. Well, you know, same thing. Yeah, see, I still do it. I still put those spaces in. Speech spaces. We had that talk last week.
Yes, we did. And we had it the day before yesterday.
Yep, we did. That we did. And I think we had it Thursday too. Or, wait a minute, when did we do the whippet chat this week?
I don't.
I think it was Friday. Yeah.
Yes, I don't remember.
You are not crying.
I am.
Sheesh. Make people think I abuse you or something. But we are having fun at this because I do this channel primarily for the companionship outside of Lenore and I. We don't have any friends down here, actually. We have a couple of acquaintances we know,
Right.
but you know, but other than that, we don't really have any friends down here. So I did the channel. I started doing the channel after watching everybody else becoming so close with, you know, when I was watching Katie on Diamonds and Washi and Jaded Gem Shop when she first started out her channel, or sometime around her when she started her channel, roughly. And then, you know, on to Shay, Hits, and Kara, Brandy, you know, everybody else in the community. There she is.
Sorry.
That's okay. I figured you either weren't feeling very well or you were busy doing something.
But my electricity went off, and I was also on the phone call with the business small shop owner. So I finally got off the phone. When I got off the phone, they didn't mind the light went off. We had some things here, so I
So
got
everybody knows who that is. I don't even have to give it an introduction to her. And I don't want it.
Too bad.
yeah.
What do you mean, too bad? Are you trying to tell me that I should?
Oh, we should give an introduction.
Oh, I suppose
No,
that's funny.
That's The great.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Yes,
mm-mm.
she's my idol.
No. That is not the great Tammy. You're going to give her a small head.
What'd you say? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to read the comments and I'm lost. What'd you say?
I said, no, it's not the great Tammy, like Lenore said, because I'm not going to give her a swelled head.
And I said, yes, she's my idol.
Listen to my favorite. She is a very wise woman.
I am.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Kat. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Sorry I'm late. Between the phone call and the lights went off. Yeah.
I don't know how technical you want to be.
Yeah.
You're only actually, depending on how technical you want to be, you're actually early.
Tell her what you did.
I'm going to. Give me a second. I'm letting her soak those words in. Technically, you're early because when I originally set up the stream, I set it up to 7:25
Why?
because I forgot. I didn't change. I thought I had changed the minutes on it to 00, and I didn't. I just started and I just hit go.
That's what I did when I set up my live. So I set it up for the wrong day anyway. But I didn't change the minute.
Yeah, you set it up for the wrong day and time, and then you turn around and fixed it, but you set it up for the wrong day.
Yeah, I know. I'm good.
So you're not alone in that.
No.
Unfortunately, I have to admit that I did that too. Well, not the wrong day, but the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I did both at the same time. I'm good at that.
Yeah, well, you're good at a lot of things.
Messing up? Yep.
Primarily being a pain in the ass.
Shut up, please.
Shut up, Blake.
See, I think you like for me to say that. And here I was trying to be nice.
Well, it's hard to say to him because he's a pain in the butt.
I am not a pain in the butt. That's her job.
No, you have done very well for many years, and you're older than her, so you had to.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at what she was trying to munch on. She got some sort of Mento mints.
They're sugar-free, and they've got vitamins B6, C, and B12 in them, and I like them.
Oh. My problem is I eat them too much. But, so yeah, that's what's still going on. We are still going to have the drive lives. We are still going to have the people coming on and talk about when they first started diamond painting, way back in the olden days. Huh?
The olden days.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. I just wish I made you.
You made me lose my train of thought.
Yes, I did. I'm bad. It's my fault.
You gotta wait till I'm done speaking before you tell me what it was that I was going to talk about at some point.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hello, man. Hi, man. Man, M-I-N. Says hi, all.
Hi, Shay.
Hi.
And, of course, howdy, Jay.
I know, that's all I saw. I was saying, who's that talking to? It's Jay.
Hey, she's gotta have her howdy. It's either in voice or in text. One or the other. No, thank you. Generally in voice because you can't really get the feel of the accent.
In text.
You know, you gotta have that feel of the accent.
Okay. Maybe.
You're such a sweetheart, Shay.
Hank Shay with a heart. Purple heart.
Yes, well, she remembered that your favorite color is purple. She remembered such things. I don't know. I'm lucky I can remember your name.
But, oh,
What?
nothing. I'm just hurting.
Uh,
Yeah.
how are you feeling, hon?
Not good. Not good at all.
Well, you do know that if you're in too much pain, you don't have to stay.
I know that. I'm okay. I'm alright. I am. I promise.
Yeah, which reminds me, I do want to have you on at some point in time as a guest, but I'll talk to you about why after the live.
Okay.
But we'll see. While I'm thinking about it, especially since she just reminded me, you know that e-painter you have?
Yeah. What about it?
Do you remember how much that cost?
I didn't buy it. So
Well, I know you didn't, but I thought you looked it up.
I could have to read. I did actually. I'll go back and look.
Don't worry about
No, don't worry about it.
No,
we're gonna-
I can get it. I can
We're
look.
gonna
I can get the link.
we're gonna buy one for
it. Lenore.
Lenore to see if that'll help her with her diamond painting. She can't, even with the bigger pen, she can't really diamond paint.
Well, I can, but
It just hurts. It just hurts too much.
you're my hero. I can't even do stand pain with that. Ridiculous.
I think they're like anywhere from like 35 to 40. Is that
I was thinking it was like 20 to 25.
Well, then maybe.
But that's all right. I'll look at it. I'll go back in the replays and check out your
You can look it up and
In the
watching
description
of it.
there.
you can get it in.
That's why I have to look it up on her the replay of her unboxing of it, because I don't remember where it came from.
Okay.
But nonetheless, it's not, like I said, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to, if you knew offhand.
You don't look like out.
If you know, yeah, exactly. What did you do?
It was $30.
Tell me
Please.
about it.
30.
What did you say, Tim?
$30.
$30. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
Where was it? Amazon?
Fine.
All right. Why am I not hearing you?
I don't know. Can you hear us, Tam?
Tammy. Uh-oh.
Did you mute it?
Okay, what? Now what?
I don't know what happened there. We froze.
We froze?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a little bit.
Yeah.
For a minute.
All of a sudden, I couldn't hear you.
Well, it's the weather here wonky, so that disappear and go to. You know why?
I do. But yes, all kidding aside, hon, I have the greatest of admirations for you.
I know you do.
Everything you go through, and yet you still do what you do.
That's right. And you do it so well.
You know? And you do it so well.
Thank you. I
You know,
tried.
I may give you a hard time, I may give you crap, because if I didn't, it wouldn't be me.
That's true.
I tried. I
But,
tried.
but nonetheless, yeah, that's just it. You don't have to try. You just do.
Well, thank you. I'm working on some stuff, and I decided to kind of hold off for the rest of the week because I've done enough content out there this week that I don't think I need to.
Well, like I told you before, just film one that are unboxing or whip and chat or whatever, do your live, and then if anything else comes up that you feel good enough to film it, so you'll have something in the background.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You know?
So now I'm taking the rest of the week off just to do whatever I want to do. Well, other than my life.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can't give up your live. You got T-Mark coming up.
Exactly. I do.
And yes, people, you heard me right. She has T-Mark on her live on Thursday.
I do. I started on Nutcracker. I did. I started that last night. Started it last night. I got one little flare thing done that I started it.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kat.
Yeah.
I don't see any big balls of gush around. And I'm looking too.
Is everybody doing okay? I'm hoping. I know, Eve, you're doing better, and we're all kind of sort of about Kathy, but anybody else?
Well, I'm always worrying about that. But I'm always worried about that. One of these days we'll get her a good psychiatrist.
Yeah.
But we do hope everybody's doing well. And if you're not, let us know so we can put you on the good vibes, good thoughts prayer list, depending on what you believe in.
And Shay, it was a pleasure to hear you once again live. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, she was in tears.
I was. Well, I don't like being in tears, but
I'm about half dead of poly. I'm trying. I got your text. I did get your text. I'm so sorry. I was on a phone call and I'm just now getting around to doing everything I need to do. I'm so sorry. Wow.
We're having private conversations again.
No. In your live just saying, just letting Dick know I got her text, so I didn't ignore you. I feel like I ignored you all of you today.
I'm not saying a word.
it's the best time to do cleaning bits is when the husband's not around.
Actually, Paul's a good big help to her.
True.
If I remember. Hello, Sarah.
How are you, honey?
Welcome to One and All. As Ditsy mentioned earlier, do not forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free. Because it is all free. It doesn't cost you a blessed penny and only takes a half a second of time.
It makes us feel better.
Yeah, it makes us feel good. It gets warm and fuzzies from all the thumbs up. I wouldn't quite go that far, but it does make us feel good.
Yes.
We don't like when people don't like us.
Well, I love my favorite. You, I'm still deciding on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows better. Hi, Sarah. How are you? T.R. Diamonds and Drill. Hello.
Hello, TR. There's a new name for me.
Yeah, that's a new
Must
name.
now watch them say, no, I was here last week.
Well, you know what? Maybe you was, or she. Oh, Lord. She.
Hey, don't feel bad. They did that to me for the longest time.
I know, but I like to call people their name. I knew from Star
Oh, you
Channel.
knew from Star's Channel. Cool.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for joining us. Sit back, relax, Have a good time. I hope. We try to make people have a good. We try to let people have a good time anyway.
Hello, Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Hi, Billy. You ran down. You've been trying to level some ground in out backyard
Oh, I'm
surgery.
sure it is.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is, and it's not easy either. You get a long piece of wood and just rip everything up, and then you get a long piece of wood and you just push all the dirt so it covers all the holes and takes down all the mounds.
well, TR, thank you for subscribing. Those are some great channels you're subscribing to.
Yeah. Shays is a good channel to subscribe to.
Yeah, very good.
It's also a good channel to join the for Patreon and join the YouTube channel too. I'm a member.
It is.
Does the weekly vlogs and all that stuff. Well, that's why I said so. If you figure out what the level is, or what level for it, you take a machine and just churn up all the dirt, and then you just run everything over so it fills in all the holes. You know?
You know, TR, I want to do that, and I'm scared to death. So, do you like it? I'm so afraid to ruin the painting. I would just cry. I'd love to do trainer dreams and the 130 that you Magic Potion dry melted because I don't know how I'm either going to have them framed, but you know how much that would cost to frame it?
Huh? I forget what it means.
What is what? Dry melting?
Yeah.
They use heat, and they can actually tell you, they can melt the drill. Especially acrylic drill, or is it resin? Most acrylic. But, I mean, they can be ruined.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, much better to have things done at another place than doing them myself. It's like I'm too lazy. Here, you know how to do it? There you go. Here's your
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Just, ow! Can't move. It is inexpensive to find. I mean, let's just, ow! I can't even wait my drills. I don't want to do them here.
But what were they going to say next?
I don't know.
I don't either. Yeah, I was saying to Holly earlier today that when she does, if she's going to do something that she thinks is complicated for a video, she really needs to take notes so she can at least have speaking points. I keep saying, yeah, I do that, but I would do that, but I keep forgetting to. I tell Lenore, and then when it comes time for live, it's like, what were you going to talk about? I don't remember. Do you? Nope, I don't remember. It's like, I really got to start taking some sort of notes. Even if it's just, talk about this, talk about that, not necessarily a script, but just an outline. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to call them random anymore.
That's true.
And yes, as it says, DSR is dark side random. Not a problem, Jay Lee, aka the other Lee, or Jolly Lee, whichever one suits your fancy. I am not. I'm just
girl.
comical. I'm not silly. I'm just comical.
I would love to check it out. TR. I most certainly would.
Oh,
In fact, I'll go right now and pull it up.
Nah, no one's ever late. They get here when they get here. That was the perfect time for them.
oh, really? Me too, kid.
I eat so often you can't call me late for anything because I'm always eating somewhere.
Me too.
Not anymore.
You used to.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'd have to find it, TR. I don't have it. And I'm with my laptop, it's harder to do.
Well, you're looking at it.
TR's link.
Oh,
At least I think I have.
I'll link your channel, TR. If that's all right with Lee.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
You know I like to share.
Well, I will.
I mean, I'm not a fan of, generally not a fan of self-promotion, but I still like to share.
Well, new channels, that's how we get our words out with other people. Their TR channel dies. And I would like to look at your paintings. I most certainly will. I'd love to. So far, they're very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look. I'll have to.
Beautiful painting, TR.
I don't have it.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I threw myself off my own YouTube.
TR, you do beautiful work. Hi, Karen. How are you?
Now I got to go back to live chat.
What'd you do? Short?
I accidentally took I was looking to see if I had TR's link because I didn't think I did, but I wanted to double check. And I accidentally took myself off of YouTube.
Good genius.
Because I keep my YouTube open and I keep StreamYard open.
I do too. Because if I link something, I do it on my phone. It's easier. You're welcome, TR. You've only been campaigning for a year? Doesn't look like it. You're very pretty Tainer. Dan Tainer.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh.
These are some of TR's works.
Oh, very, very.
Right? Yeah. I'll have to check out some of the videos. But yes, I just subscribed, so got one more at least.
I would have. You know me.
Hello, Carrie Lynn. Carrie Lynn Leonard.
I said to you also, Carrie, I mean, TR. I'm sorry. Wrong person. Sorry.
Keep track of your chats there, Jamie.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think of something. It went right through my head, in one side and out the other.
Okay.
Oh, that's what happens when you got an empty head.
Oh, for sure.
It just sort of goes right through. Why?
You're like me, you're worse than
Why? Yeah, but I only do it in kidding.
I. So do I.
No, you don't. You do it with half seriousness.
No, I don't.
But
Yeah.
da-dee-dee-dee-da-dum. Well, that's a good price. Very good price. So on top of the drives, on top of the end of month lives for the caregiver support, is there anything else anybody would like to see?
You
Not that
did.
I'll do them, but, you know, because I'm sure somebody would probably look at me and go, "Yeah, we want to see you jump off a bridge."
No.
I kind of hesitate having a lot of guests because I'm not quite as good at Tammy as at having guests.
Could you stop saying that?
Oh, it's true.
'Cause,
See, even Lenore agrees with me.
Yeah, but I'm.
but they're all good in their own way. Like,
Yeah.
it just takes practice. It takes practice.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's why you're at over 400 subscribers and I'm only at 349.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not doing this a little bit longer than you.
Those, I know. You're fine. We're all doing our own thing.
Jay, whatever do you mean that we would get in too much trouble? That's quite all right, TR, not a problem. You know what you could do if you wanted, if you don't mind talking, you just don't want to be on camera, you can always do a live whip and chat and just diamond paint and shoot the breeze.
You don't have to do live to
But no, you don't have to do lives either. There's no right and wrong. It's just like diamond painting. There's no right and wrong way to do it. It's just
a lot.
do what you like.
Look at Katie, Diamonds and Watches. She'd never done live.
No, the only time she does a live is during Black Friday.
Look at Shade. She stopped doing live, and she's still here to talk to her sister. You don't have
She's not going in there. I'm going to take my carcass down to Texas and drag her on camera.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll fight her husband. I don't care.
You don't have to drag her. Well, I didn't have to drag her. I don't know. Maybe that was the one dumb thing. I shouldn't be volunteering, or should I? But you don't have to do live to have a channel. Not at all.
There's a lot of people around Texas there, TR. Quite a few. But no dragging needed. Well, you have such long hair. It's good for dragging, you know.
Uh-oh.
Feel like your caveman days.
And we're in Florida, TR.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Transplants from Massachusetts. But
Yeah.
we're in Florida.
We are not snowbirds.
No, we live.
We are frogs.
I speak for yourself.
We are frogs. Because we moved down here and we're down here until we croak. So we're frogs.
Just not.
I had somebody else tell me that when they did that. They said, yeah, we used to be snowbirds from Massachusetts, but when we moved down here permanently, we said we're now frogs. We transformed into frogs because we're down here till we croak. I said, oh, I gotta steal that. So I did.
Of course you did.
That is true. But it's all up to you as far as what you want to do. If you don't want to do it live, don't do it live. That's quite all right.
Oh, man.
What? Probably.
I don't have very much to add to these conversations. I try. If I were here alone, it would be dead silence.
Oh, I'm sure Tammy would get you talking.
Okay.
I did what? Wait. Hey, wait. Now, hold on. I was teaching our Kansas. What you volunteer me for?
Lenore said that if she was here alone, there would be no talking because she wouldn't say anything. And I said, that's okay. I'm sure Tammy would get you talking.
Yeah.
See?
You're live. I'm not taking over your lives, and I'll make you talk. No. Try. I won't make my favorite do anything.
I mean, after all, she interviewed you, and you were spilling your guts about a lot of things you haven't talked about in years.
That's true.
But you woman on our popular the interview database. Absolutely. I meant
Oh,
that.
cool. She's thinking about doing whip and chat. To see a shade whip and chat.
I know that makes you very happy.
Yeah, that's,
Probably make a lot of people.
I believe it.
well, don't forget, whip and chats aren't live, TR, so, you can watch it at your leisure.
Yep.
Right.
And even if you can't be at a live, there's always replay.
Yeah.
Yep. I do a lot of replays. I mean, you have to sometimes.
Yeah. I am so far behind on whip and chats, though, it's ridiculous. I've missed
Oh, wait. I haven't done one in a year.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I've missed a couple of Riches. I've missed a couple of Ditsies and Pauls.
I'm telling Rich. I'm telling Dit.
You don't have to tell Dits. Dits is already in the chat.
I'm telling her anyway. You listen to me, man.
In case you missed it.
Timmy Short, a.k.a. The Rat.
Just for you. Anybody else, neither. There's a phenomenon in the Northeast. People moved to Florida when they get a little older, and then when they get a little older, and move back north so the children can take care of them.
Yeah, I just watched a story about that, Eve, on Sunday morning, I think it was. The older people that are moving back north after being sold, they move back to be closer to their kids. Sunday morning, the one that brought his mother on, the reporter that brought his mother on and was talking to her about it.
Oh, yeah.
Her. Well, I understand that, Ditz, but I'm still at least 2 behind. At least.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't like this.
What doesn't make any sense?
Why would they put this color in her hair?
Well, then change it.
Yeah.
Nothing says it has to be that.
Ends up the elderly caring for the ancients.
Nah. The
Yeah.
grill in the closet and I'm on the bed. Whatever.
I'll be back here.
Yeah,
You'll miss anything. I'll be back.
not that behind.
No, I do. I got a lot of catching up to from a lot of creators. Yeah, I've been in not the greatest of moods lately.
I feel bad. Tired.
Mom, you think I can ride to bed now? Sorry, I forgot to mute.
As long as you're not showing anything, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh, Lord, please shut up. God.
Well, she wants to go into the hot tub. If she's, as long as she has a bathing suit on, I don't think she'll get a hit.
Does that go live?
I don't think so.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. Don't you have a copy of the schedule? Even though it's not up to date, I don't remember anybody going in the afternoons. Diamonds and Oxys does, but I don't remember what day.
She goes live at 3.
I gotta get more information too, because I gotta really update that schedule, and I gotta figure out a newer way to do it, because there's so many new ones now. Yeah, there's so many new channels now that it's like, okay, wait a minute, I gotta figure out how to list them all.
Yeah. It's hard for you. Hard to step on some.
Oh no, you can't anymore.
Donna's and Dr. did the live at 3.
Huh?
Donna's and Dr. She did the live at 3, but
Yeah, she does an afternoon live stream, but there's not a lot of afternoon live streams out there.
no, it's 3.
Does Nancy go live Wednesday?
Who's Nancy? Little Miss Troublemaker. Oh, House of Miscellanea. Oh no, Pepper Diamonds. House of Miscellanea is somebody else.
Yeah.
Nancy is Pepper Diamonds.
Well, like you were just saying, it's pretty hard not to.
Yeah. Well, you can't, but
No.
at least you can have some idea.
Right.
With a schedule, you can have some idea what's what.
Right. Was even as low as a year ago. So I have to step on everyone else's toes. It's not so easy.
They did that once a month, Eve. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I gotta do something. Well, there you go, Shay. There you go. That'll work.
I told you.
As long as I know it's there, I'll check it out. I should get notification because I still have my notification on. So.
Right, you're right, Eve. You're right. They do it at different times, but makes sense. Yeah, Shay, just what you and I talked about. I think that's a very good idea. It'd be a nice surprise also.
But there are just so many channels now, and the fun part about it is the fact that there's a lot of channels to choose from. There's a lot of people that will watch other people that will watch us, but so what? There's something for everybody, and there's always room for more. You know, you may think, oh, well, it's overcrowded with it's overcrowded with diamond painters, but not really. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody likes this. Not everybody has the same taste. You know, so that's okay. It's allowed.
Is it?
You know, yeah,
Okay.
of course it is. Yes or no? You're being sarcastic with me.
I am. I am bad.
I'm trying to readjust myself because I'm slipping down the chair.
Down the chair.
Excuse me.
All right, Lydia.
Whoa, piggly wiggly. Jiggly what?
Says Tammy check.
Tammy, you better check your phone.
Yeah, I did that now. Mom, did you get the mail? Was you
Thank
did?
you. Shay was
Something.
That's nice.
but nonetheless,
Have to check.
apparently nobody has anything they'd like to see on the channel because we have no idea what we're going to do. You know, where our channel's going, what we're going to do with it, that kind of thing.
Now I'm not very much help to my poor husband.
You are too. But, you know, we'll figure something out eventually. We'll get into a groove and start getting our crap together
Mm-hmm.
so I can flush it all down the toilet. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Shay.
Now, I don't know if you heard her, Shay, but she said she loved hearing you on Tammy's Live. Even brought tears to her eyes.
Shut up.
I don't have the coordination for that.
Oh, that was funny.
If Mom's not checked the mail yet, though, I'll let you know. Or is it coming UPS?
Besides which, if I tried to take belly dancing, as soon as I tried to move my belly, I'd probably slap myself in the face.
You're welcome, Shay.
Never mind, Lily. I just looked at the pictures. Add on my dog's name. Oh, was that who that is? Okay. I'll add your dog as my friend. Hold on 1 minute.
She's having private conversations behind the scenes.
Ah.
No, I'm not. Like it's when your cat told me to do something, Dort. I will, Harry. I'll accept your dog right now. Right now. Let me find
You're
it.
being silly.
That you made Eleanor giggle. I made Eleanor giggle. My day is complete.
Your dog's name, Lily.
You make Lenore giggle all the time.
Yep, that's your dog. Okay, I added Lily as my friend. Thank you.
And how can you say you're not having private conversations behind the scenes? I mean, you already had one person say check your phone.
You're your friend. I mean, you're teeth, so that's not private. Ding dong.
I'm just giving you crap.
I know, ding dong. Thank you, Shelly, for entertaining the compliment.
Oh, good thing.
Okay, here's a tip. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Better come up with another one than that. Oh,
I could be bad.
no.
I could.
I know you could, don't.
I could say, here's a tip. Don't just take the tip. Here she goes. Because other people are going, the hell's he talking about?
Well, don't explain.
I don't intend to.
Good.
I'll leave it up to their imaginations. Oh, where am I?
I don't know.
I think I'm right here.
No, you're not sure.
No. But no, we may have guests on at some point in time. Like I said, it won't be as much and as informative as Tammy's, but it'll be fun.
Please, it's just say that one more time.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, but you don't have to keep saying it.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Because it bugs her every time I say it.
Sure did.
That's sort of like when she tries to tell me she's got a secret, and I go, yeah, so.
That's just not normal.
It is too normal.
It's not. It's
You
not.
saying, if I don't find out, it's going to kill me. That's not normal.
I'm not. It's not.
Nope.
Did you hear? Did you see what Ditsy just typed? No one can really live up to Tammy's excellence with guests, and she's right.
You know that, Tammy?
I did. Did
And-
you
and
very
don't argue with
did all of you are. But thank you. That will sleep. That we're all did in our own way.
That's the truth.
No,
We have our own gifts.
Own way. We're all
That's
started not in. What should I say? I was trying to get dollars to do a belly dance at the Little's.
He was talking about taking out customers.
Thank you, Eve. I just need you guys.
She really is.
I just
I mean, look at how often she hijacks our life.
There's a Tam. We love you.
you what? Ooh, and then I come through this computer and thought you up one side of the head and down the other.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, please do, Tam.
Ain't gonna happen, but okay.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Knowing you, you'd probably find a way. Now, actually, she's gonna do. She's gonna send me a box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's gonna tell me, make sure you look at the box when you're opening it. Don't worry. And then, as I look down at the box while I'm opening it, a spring-loaded boxing glove is gonna come up and smack me upside the head.
Ooh, Tammy, you gave you a good idea.
Yep. Yep. Thank you, my favorite.
There you go, Eve. The Barbara Walters of the diamond painting community.
Uh-oh.
That was
Well,
the candy.
how do I do that? The Barbara Walters of the. You know, Rick called me that once. You know, I know Barbara Walters, but thank you.
Tammy,
What?
listen to me.
What?
Like it or not, you're the Barbara Walters of the diamond painting community. You will sit there and come up with questions at the top of at the drop of a hat and off the top of your head that other people would probably sit there and be like 5 minutes trying to think up. You do it naturally and normally.
You taught me how, by the way.
I didn't teach you that.
You said read the comment and just go off the comment. But as
But
far as
usually, yes, there's a
the
difference.
same, you let them talk, and then the question comes to you as you're speaking.
As long as it's banana cream, Ditsy.
What are you talking about?
Ditsy said a cream pie. We don't want to hurt you. We just want to laugh at you.
All right, we're talking about belly dancing, cream pies, and bottled water. I'm so confused right now.
That's why my lives are always random.
That's where the talent lies. Then I was ask more questions what the person you're interviewing that giving you the info. What was their coming up with it? I'll admit, I did do that. I don't prep. Although I'm kind of nervous with Tina, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit.
Well, no matter what, you're extremely good at it. Take the compliments, say thank you, and move on.
I did, thank you. But I was talking about cream pie. I missed that part.
He's talking about a cream pie, like a cream pie to my face,
Instead of the
no,
boxing glove.
out of a block.
You don't like. That's what I throw at you. Something you don't like.
She doesn't want to. They don't want to hurt Lee. They just want to laugh at him.
Yeah, but they laugh. You're being so mean.
Well, I was boxing right in the nose. He should leave us in the nose.
That's okay. Like I said, one of these days I'm going to meet you, and one of these days we'll be at a retreat together, and I'll just turn around and unplug your chair.
Oh.
You have to reach me first, dude.
Leave you stranded. Leave you stranded in the middle of the dance floor.
You gotta reach me first, and then
That's going to be so easy because all I have to do is say, "Hey, Lenore, look, it's Tammy," and you'll be so fixated on your favorite, hugging your favorite, that I'll just be able to sneak right around and go,
Ditsy, you made me laugh again.
I was in the back of my head. Dear.
No, I'd rather have tacos smashed into my face. Or at least taco-looking things, you know.
Oh. Yes. Says
I see that. But at any rate, where are we here? We're at an hour and 8 minutes.
I love you too, Ditz.
That came quick.
Well, I tell you what, this whole day went down for me. I haven't sat down all day. I mean, I've sat down all day.
Not laughing.
I love to see her laugh. I do. Dips in surprise.
That's right. She loves you too, Ditz.
I already told her.
I don't care. I told her again.
You don't have to.
I do too. Because I want to. Then again, I love her too. And I love Paul.
The hair down boy.
I know.
The two of them are good.
Yeah.
Maybe someday when we get more experience, we can be more like them.
Not me. I'm not good.
Sorry about that.
I'm so lost. Just ignore me.
I somehow wrote it. Oh, no, I did it.
I did.
No, I did.
Okay, good.
I stepped on the cord, and when I stepped on the cord, it pulled everything out of
When I
whack.
saw you do that, I thought I was.
Yeah, there you go, Eve. I don't know where bird it is.
Berta?
Knowing her, she's probably back there lurking somewhere.
I had to sit down. I know that was done. I'm always sitting down, right? My cousin called once to tell me something important, and she said,
Well, Eve said the best Tammy quote ever. I haven't sat down all day.
I know.
I don't know what that. And she said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Wait, what?" I thought I heard her wrong. And she said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "What?" Because I said what the second time to do. She'd noticed. And she said,
Uh-huh.
"Are you sitting down?" I said, "Aren't I always?" She said, "Oh my God." So, well, but I haven't, in a sense. Ow.
You just
What do you get when you put a rock on a moving wheelchair?
What? What did you
Rock
what?
and roll.
I didn't hear what you said. A
What
rock?
do you get when you put a rock on a moving wheelchair?
I don't know.
Rock and roll.
Oh my God. Womp womp.
He's your friend, Tim.
I had a face now. I had a tide snatch it in your face. Just to the heck of it.
Hey, you know,
But
like I said, no pecans. Don't want to do anything with nuts. Just have some taco-like experiences.
Lee makes me do that. Put my hands over my eyes, cover my face, and shake my head most of the time.
Yeah, you would think you'd be used to it by now.
Oh,
30 some odd years.
banana.
It's Morgana, the notorious banana hammock.
hi, Martina.
Or the notorious MBH, actually, is what I usually call it.
Yes, I know. Watch.
Hello,
I haven't
Morgana.
seen you in a long time, Martina.
Hello, Morgana.
I already said that 3 times.
So I said it 3 times. Well, no, actually, if I already said it 3 times when I said that one, that means I said it 4 times.
You said it 10 times.
Uh-huh. And her nickname, by the way, is Shay's Fault.
Know that?
Shay didn't know what a banana hammock was.
Oh, that was a fun
And,
line.
and Morgana was always Morgana Banana. I used to call her Morgana Banana. And then she made a comment to Shay not knowing what a banana hammock was. And I went, oh, so that makes you Morgana Banana Hammock.
Okay.
And I always called her that after that. That's why she has a notorious MBH at the end of her
Yes.
Morgana.
I did show Shay right in the middle of the line.
I know she did.
She said, "You dead or not?" Well,
Of
her
course-
first down there, really good one.
Tell me to know what a banana hammock was and where to find one.
I loved to get her doing in her life.
I think she probably got it for Chad.
Leave him out of this, okay? We're talking about Mordina here. Mordina and Shay, not Tammy. Hold on, Dad. I gotta get a drink.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. Get a drink.
Yep.
Somebody after.
Yeah. Yeah, Shay, tell us more about this new job.
She loves it.
I know it's part-time,
No, she said
but I forget what you said you do now. Could be. Like I said, I just forgot what you said you does.
okay. That's okay.
You know I have memory like Swiss cheese.
Yes, dear.
I'm that. Yes, you do. I do too.
Yep, supervisor of tours.
I
Right.
can't make none of the other that.
He remembers better than I do.
Who?
Lenore. Said she's a supervisor of a toy store, and I couldn't remember what you did.
Oh God.
I'm sure it does if you like a bunch of kids. I would probably start throwing them inside dartboards.
They'd be happy to.
Not if I'm throwing darts at them.
No,
No, I would never do that.
you never see kids. Hmm.
No, I would never do anything like that. I talk big. That's about it.
That's okay.
But this time it's me yawning
Yeah.
to help. And don't you dare blame it on me.
Here's your fault.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I am completely pure and innocent. I am guilty of nothing bad.
Giving- The last day you were pure and innocent was the day you were born.
No, I wasn't even pure and innocent that way.
Oh, I'm doing the thing at school. Moms and grandmas. That's great.
Ah. So you get to sit there and help them spoil their children or grandchildren. What the hell was that dog barking at?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's too sensitive.
No one need to be sorry. That's quite all right. That's dogs doing what dogs do, but I just didn't know what he was barking at. I'm nosy that way, you know?
He does that when he wants to eat or when mom stands up or when the wind blows or
Ah,
no, he's wanting to eat. And like we don't know what's happening, and he'll do that until she sits the bowl down, and then sometimes he does that until she sits down beside him until he eats.
but nonetheless, I love you all. We appreciate you all too, by the way, just so that everybody knows. And no, I'm not getting to be another ball of mush there. Otherly. But all kidding aside, yeah, we do. We really enjoy the back and forth. Like I said, that's why I do one of the reasons why I do these lives, to actually have the internet interaction with everybody. It's why that I had decided to make
Thanks, Steve.
any of the replies on your comments rather than just using the AI, gee, thanks for watching kind of thing. I prefer to personalize them and actually type them all in. And of course that will continue even if we get some more than I can handle. Lenore can take over herself. So I had too many times of commenting on people's spaces and whatnot, seeing the heart, yeah, that's great, and seeing the, thank you for replying or thank you for commenting. And then it's like I started seeing on my own feeds that same thing, and I'm going, oh, that's just an automated response. So I started actually typing them in, and trying to make them a little bit more personalized. I know somebody made the comment that they hope that I get a whole bunch more subscribers. By the same token, they hope I don't, because they like the individualized responses.
I
Replies.
do too. I like when people individually comment to me. It means I read my comment. Do you guys like baseball? Who are you on to jump in? What? This is not a baseball channel.
Yeah, this is a diamond painting channel. Just in case you're wondering, and I know you're new here, but just in case you're wondering, this is the diamond painting channel. Even though our lives generally don't have a lot to do with diamond painting, this is a community of diamond painters, so we're all sort of familiar with one another. But if you want to join in,
Question, yes.
just be respectful, and that's all we ask. Yeah, me too, Jay.
Let me check you out.
Me too. But
Yes, we do like baseball. Or I do.
but you might.
My mother did.
I do. Brenda, did you hear
Brenda, Mama Diamond Drilling.
Hi, Brenda.
I won a gift card to her shop last night.
Yes, you did.
Cool. Oh my bad.
Most certainly did.
I did.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I got to get a hold of. Brenda.
Oh,
Speaking of getting a hold of Brenda,
no.
I'm not doing it now.
Okay.
Good gravy, you. Go ahead, jump the gun.
It's not hard to chew. Just saying.
Okay. Just kidding.
Now, speaking of Brenda, I'm going to talk to Brenda anyway at some point in time. I keep telling her I'm going to get back to her, and I haven't done it yet because I've been a lazy SOB and one that's dealing with some modicum of depression. But, that happens. But the reason, so that you all know why, I'm sure you already do, but nonetheless, we are having events at the end of the year. September, for September 11th, of course, in remembrance of, because I want to make sure to keep that memory alive, and that, the sacrifices that everybody made memorialized. Even though they weren't voluntarily, sacrifice, they still sacrificed. And then there's it's an entire month, Brenda. September and November, because November is caregiver month. It's officially actually caregiver month, and of course, being that I do the caregiver lives on the last day of the month, I like to commemorate those that are caregivers and remember those that have been caregiven to. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The caregivees. And I like to, let everybody know that, or share stories of loved ones, people that cared for, whether it be somebody who's a professional caregiver or just a family member. And I don't mean that as just, but because we all have relationships one way or another with those that we care for. You backed out.
I didn't mean to.
So you gotta hit it again. So that's no, my birthday is not November.
Birthday's in October.
My birthday's in October. Exactly. But I will get together with you, Brenda, and fill you in on more details. Tammy, myself, Kat, and Lenore, and Berta, if she can make it, but she's usually working when we have our meeting. Have a meeting tomorrow at 2:00. So we'll get more to. Okay, I can give you that. You're only a month off, so I'll give you the silver star.
I
If it
told
was
her.
more than that, I would have had to give you the bronze star.
I told her about it.
But so tomorrow at 2:00, we'll have more meetings on the rules and whatnot, so we can actually give people more information. So, but Kat is working really hard because not only is she doing that event to help me out, the caregiver event to help me out and be part of, but she's also doing the year-long event between Eve and Adam, which she's working equally as hard at.
She did fantastic at both.
Yes, she is, from what I've been hearing. But they have a year-long Asian DP event that they do. Yeah, she is. And so is Tammy, because Tammy's involved in both of them with me.
Yep. Thank you.
So
Yeah, Kat and Tracy. Yeah, I tell you.
it goes above and beyond, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I think her channel name is Diamond Painting with NMD Ditzy, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
I got me. You know my channel
Thank
is.
God for being honest. Just say thank you and move on.
Thank you, Dad.
Don't you just love these people that can't take a compliment?
Oh, shit.
My golden-throated, lovely singing wife.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
What?
Oh, Ditzy put Timmy's name.
I did. I love you. Thank
And-
you.
You could actually put in the Facebook page for the Asian event for Eve and Adam and them. I would appreciate that too. I hurt my wrist because I have the computer laying on the wrist.
On the wrist.
I'm putting in all the channel leads. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to, but I thought I might need this. It's not my live. So.
Not to worry. I'm just trying to keep track of the time because Ditsy's got her live after.
Yeah, I'm putting in live, people.
But is he going? You are
What?
anytime. Is he going to be signing in remotely, Ditz, or is he just not going to be on your live today? Well,
No, I don't think he's gonna be on her live at all.
well, I didn't know, so I was just looking. I was just wondering. I never try to make assumptions anymore.
I could be wrong though.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah. I remember what it was to be in rush hour traffic. But yeah, I don't know if you all saw Tammy's framing of the one that Berta did for her. You got to check that one out.
No, that was Moondada.
Oh, that was Moonlight. Never mind. I was thinking,
Yeah.
for some reason or other, I was thinking of that one.
Yeah, that was Moondada. But wow, that Birdie is being a little tricky. It's an odd side to find a friend, but we'll get there. And we'll get there.
Oh, and by the way, Tammy, make
Yeah.
sure you start taking stock in batteries.
Wait, what? Why?
Your pointer.
Yeah.
I saw that one today. I watched that today. Right in the middle of pointing out where the special drills were, there it goes, dead. I'm like, oh boy.
I was so mad. So mad. You know, I
That's how she is.
all through the time for you to go down on me. You go down now.
But she's also extremely good with her paintings. As Tammy calls her, she's turbo arm.
Third head, turtle, and then she is a turtle.
And she's accurate.
Yep.
I mean, I can't believe, speaking of accurate, Tammy's rounds, you would think they were squares because they're just perfectly lined up, perfectly in a row. You know, it's like, damn.
I think then the creature drowned. I think then the creature flared. Mom told me like, no, those flares are awful straight. I said, I think then the creature drowned.
You don't want to see mine currently because all my squares lately, this last Fitbit chat, all my squares wouldn't stay straight. So I just said, the hell with it.
No, not on other people, just on mine. I can't stand it. Drives me nuts. I'm hard on myself. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you should be. Very well should be. Yeah, I agree, Brenda. But the pointer helps her out a real lot, especially on the bigger canvases.
Yeah.
Because she can't really reach to show. So it really helped her out. I had told her when she first started wondering how she was going to do them, I said, get yourself some kind of a pointer. Get one of those stick pointers you have for teachers, or one of those telescoping ones. And then she came up with the idea of the laser pointer. Well, yeah, that'll work.
Until it died on me. I think that's the only time it's ever died on me, though.
That's when you just get other batteries and say, "Ma," like you always do.
Well, no, it is rechargeable. That's the thing. I would think to recharge it, but I hadn't had to use it in a while because I'm not been able to film lately.
Well, I didn't know it was rechargeable.
What?
I didn't know it was rechargeable.
Yeah, but
yeah, I should have given you more of a hard time.
Well, that's why I didn't tell you.
I don't know if you did or not. But if I knew about it,
on charge. Well, if I leave it on charge over and over and over, will it just die?
No.
Kill it?
No. What you can do if you want, is leave it on charge overnight.
That's fine.
Leave it on charge overnight the night before you plan on doing an unboxing. Do the unboxing and then just leave it near the charger. So if you see that it's starting to flicker, you can just plug it right into the charger. But those last quite some time on the charge.
That's the other thing. This one doesn't have an indicator or limits about the how dead, and I'm trying to find one. And I can't find one that let you know. I lied. I lied.
Does it have a power? Does it have a power light on it?
Yeah. When I
Then
turn
that's probably what that's probably where you get the warning. It probably flashes.
maybe I found one that had a digital, digital, uh,
Read
so I can tell how much charge it had. But something I didn't
But
like.
leaving it on the charger shouldn't affect it that way. Yeah, because most things nowadays have a cutoff built in, so that if it's charged, it'll just stop pulling current. Okay.
The lights about this one, it's got a black light built in, so if I'm doing an unboxing that have glow drills, then I
Yep.
can still lit the thing over here to turn the lights off, and I can turn the black light on and charge them up and charge it. That
She
thing
can't
over
say the word. She does. It'll
there.
alien.
Yep.
And I can't say it because if I say it, it'll activate. I get a kick out of it. It answers me, but it never answers her.
Don't have a yell at it. I heard it feelings. Something my mom said.
It doesn't have feelings. It's an inanimate.
That's the only thing I ever agreed on with you on. And it's only because it's the demon over here.
Uh-huh.
She's a demon, buddy. She don't like me. I don't like her. We got a love-hate relationship.
No, actually, Brenda, I think the laughing faces fit good with that particular statement.
Oh, it did. It did.
So I apologize for the laughing faces.
Oh, people don't know me. I
That
don't.
must be terrible when it goes down on you. I'm so sorry.
That one's so funny.
That was good.
I told him to just have a nice sit-down dinner and wait the traffic. That's what I do.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, Ditz. Now, Brenda, trust me, in this group, this group doesn't even have any rails to fall off of.
Nope. We don't get offended easily. I definitely don't.
I am constantly ask Jane what I was like when she was doing her lives.
He was bad.
I was constantly throwing her either under the bus or throwing the cars off the track.
He threw me off the bus more than once. The long lady threw me off one bus. The other time we was out.
Well,
We're friends who like to laugh at each other. That's the truth. That's true. That is true. I don't get offended
no,
easy.
I'm trying to land softly, Brenda. Not a problem. Morgana,
What is
what are you
this?
trying to do? I don't have any hip waders, and I would really need them with statements like that. Or I could use my other answer and say, so was Satan. But we don't talk religion here, so.
But Dan is an angel? We're
That's
not
what she says.
even that.
But yeah, we like laughing with each other, though. I don't think it's really a matter of at each other.
I know. They all laugh at
When we
me.
screw up,
I laugh at me. What are we talking about?
no, I laugh at you all the time.
And we all laugh at you. Well, I laugh at you. I don't know about them.
Well, that's why I don't like to edit, because it's more entertaining. It's more entertaining when you leave your screw ups in, and when you take them out.
I never take stuff like that out. Now, if I'm doing a professional unboxing per se, I will, but just me, no.
Anyway, as much as I hate to do it, we have been here for an hour and 40 minutes.
What time is it? Wow.
And very soon it will be Ditsy's turn to come on the live. Well, not come on the live, but to have her live. We did that. Bam. Hey, I made the screw up. I might as well make the best of it.
I thought I missed.
So, see, Brenda, like I said, it's very hard to offend anybody in here. Poor Lenore. What do you mean, poor Lenore?
She's right.
Yeesh. But anyway, everybody have a real good time. I expect to see most of you, if not all of you, on Gypsy's Live when we leave here. Go get yourself something to eat, something to drink, relax a little bit, go to the bathroom, relieve yourself so you don't have to worry about having to go in the middle of the live.
That's what I need to do.
You know,
What's the matter, Lori?
oh yeah, what's going on? Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it is not a ghost that you're about to see open our door. It was actually that cat. But nonetheless, everyone, I hope you had a good time. I wouldn't say you learned anything because there was nothing to learn. But I think I don't know what it was. I think it was a walker.
You want to write that?
But at any rate, have a good time. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he went outside. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, don't bother faking it until you make it, because you might as well just believe it until you receive it. And on that note, Lenore's going to go check on my brother, and so am I before we go. You know, we'll figure that out, Dips. But nonetheless, we will talk to you all soon. Have yourself a great week or time before.
Yeah.
Now, if I can just find the go live or end live. So there it is. What is there somewhere? Bye.
Bye, guys. And